Hi there, how are you? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today's question is about living in the now, being in the present moment. And I guess the easiest way to explain living in the present is to start by explaining what it means to not be present, since this is the state that we have become habitually used to. So when you aren't being present, you become a victim of time, and your mind is pulled into the past and pulled into the future, and sometimes both. Your thoughts are of the past, so what has been, what could have been, what you thought happened versus what actually did happen, or your thoughts to the future, what will be, what could be, what should be, what might be. Of course, it's natural for us to spend time thinking about the past or daydreaming about the future, and also identifying dangerous things through associations of things that have happened in the past. This is okay, and this is important because we need that for self-preservation. But when our lives become dictated by thoughts and emotions that are attached to past events and potential future events, standing peacefully, rooted in the present moment becomes very, very difficult. So our normal habit is to be always off somewhere, mulling around negativity or being anxious about something or fearful for our future. And that means that we're seldom here. We're not neutrally centred. And that's what we need to be, to give ourselves contentment and satisfaction and understanding of who we are. So an easy way to break this habit is to identify time for what it is. Now, time is a human concept. The watch on your wrist or the clock on the wall mean nothing to Mother Nature, for example. To her, life is one big evolving moment, a perpetual cycle that just never stops. Time is only a metric that we created and we use as a reference point for organising our lives and documenting history. It doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist. Really, it doesn't exist. Time is an illusion, which makes being controlled by it somewhat delusional. So the past doesn't exist, and neither does the future. The only true reference point that we really have is this moment in time, right now. This is all that can exist because this is what you feel right now. You can't feel the past or the future, but you can feel what it feels like to touch something right now and to see something and to hear something right now. So the concept of time deludes us all into concerning ourselves with the passing of it and the impending arrival of it. And this just stops us enjoying the present moment. Basically, we're duped into remaining in two states. The first one, dwelling on the past and mulling over what may have happened or what could have happened, should have happened. And the second one is waiting and constantly anticipating what is going to happen. For example, let me give you an example. How often do you enjoy your work? Or are you too busy thinking about getting it finished by the deadline that you've been given to actually enjoy what you're doing? Are you caught up in regrets and things that have happened in the past? Because if you are, that will prevent you from a nice opportunity of blossoming in your present moment, because you're worried about those things. But actually we're all victims of time to some degree, because it's become the accepted norm in our fast-paced, highly motivated, stressful lives. And so therefore, it's for this reason that it's important that we understand that to not be present is to be torn between those two worlds, the past and the future. So let me say that again. To not be present means that we're torn between the past and the future. We never really enjoy the moment. We never really understand or live that moment, that now moment. So that's it, really. And if you allow yourself to be a victim of time, a victim of the past, or a slave to the future that's not even happened yet, you will carry with you a sense of unease. You'll be susceptible to stressful moments. You will be agitated. You'll be feeling generally uncomfortable in life. So what's the answer? I guess the answer is to surrender to the now, surrender to the right now. And wherever you are, commit to being there, completely and utterly, and enjoy the moment, enjoy the present moment, and life will take care of the rest. So I hope that worked, and I look forward to hearing from you with some more questions. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.